about to go live.
Okay. So I'm not going to text.
Oh, I mean, you could have. We're live. What is going on,
Well,
everyone?
too late now. I'll still say hey to everybody. I mean, they see me on the screen, but I'll still say.
But we're not going to get into a whole conversation.
Everybody.
You know how you
Never.
like to do.
I mean, they see me on the screen, but I'll still say. But we're not going to get into a whole conversation.
Leave it to
I know.
Angelica.
Leave it to me.
Angelica. I'm trying to figure out where I want my placement here. Leave it to Angelica.
I like my side. Look at you. No. Okay. Do you see the crown like right over my head?
I did that on purpose because you're my queen. Oh, how mushy is that?
You lie. You lie. You did not.
I did. I swear to God. What is cracking, everyone? Listen, interact with the community. Paul's like, we can hear you. I know.
I just said, hey, I know. I'm so sorry. I realized that it was, that my sound was all the way up. You know, I always go onto your YouTube, even if I'm live with you, I still just go on.
Stop talking to me and talk to the community.
Hi, guys. Long time no see. I would have been on the week of India's birthday, but as you all know, she got smashed. So I was pushing her to get on
with that. No.
Yeah, I was pushing her to get on, but she just couldn't handle it. Paul told you guys.
K-Walk, what is cracking?
Hey, K-Walk. I also can't see it as well as when I'm actually
you're coming in loud. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, sorry.
Let's do some instrument. No, that's not you. That's not you, honey.
Okay.
It's not you. Thank you, Paul.
You know,
keep texting me. Keep letting me know. I had to bring your levels down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying new music. Let me know what you think about these beats, everybody.
This.
You don't like this?
No, not that I don't like it, but it's not you.
This is me. Who says this is not me? What is going on?
I feel like this isn't you on here. Hey,
All right, let me see. How about, okay, this one. Hold on. This one. Let me see.
Oh, you have the music up. I see that.
I do have the music up. I'm trying something different.
I see that up on your screen. Yes, I see that.
K-Walk, I was late. You were on time. What's going on? This one, I think,
when you were doing your mic thing with Lori, I seen you had your levels up on the screen, and that was you.
Yep.
Which made sense because you were talking about mics and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. Caleb, what is going on? Thanks for coming through. Caleb is here.
Hey, guys. I can't see anything, so I'm just going to say hey.
Honey.
It's just going to be a general hey.
I'll tell you in a minute.
What?
It's still a little hot. All right. Nothing. You can keep saying hi.
Funny what, though?
Because there's a red dot. Hey, everyone. What is cracking?
Where?
So let me bring this music down. I do, for things like this, I thoroughly do enjoy the Rodecaster Pro to be able to fade my music in and out and have the music playing in the background like this if I wanted to. It's very cool. But we are going to stop the music for now. And what is going on, Angelica Jimenez? How are you doing today?
Hi, guys. Hey, how are government. You? It's Angie Gemini. Angie Gemini on YouTube.
First of all, I never call you Angie Gemini, so I don't know.
No one does.
No.
No one does.
Yeah, well, okay.
No, literally, no one does.
Everybody
it's
else,
Angie.
Let me know if Angie's still coming in hot. We're working through some issues because, she doesn't date a content creator with a full-blown studio. I don't know who she dates. So let's talk about how Angie's calling in. Angie is calling in Wi-Fi, not wireless, not wired. So compare her quality to mine. That's not my girlfriend. I don't know whose girlfriend that is.
That's your fault. That's your fault, though.
Nah.
That's your fault.
That's for another stream. Nah.
Yes, it is.
Nah. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your name on the screen. You can talk to everyone while I put your name on the screen. Not in a bad way, so that people who don't know who you are,
Talk to that. Hi, guys.
Oh, and then, okay, wait, let's give Angelica as if she's never been on the stream and as if she's never joined in live, because she has. Babe, on your screen, on the right-hand side, there's a chat bubble. You click on the chat bubble and you can see the chat. On the top
right-hand side of
right-hand side.
I see it.
Click on that.
There we go. Well,
And you can
I
see
still
the
can't
whole
see it.
chat there.
I mean, but I still really can't see it. It's me. We all know that I just put my contact in too, and I still really can't see it,
Well, that means that
honestly.
you got to zoom
I'm a
in
little bit blind.
okay, that's for another lesson for another day. We can maybe go
A
over that
whole
on
nother
Tech Talk
lesson.
Tuesdays.
Because you got me this Mac, and I don't know how to use it. I have no idea how to use it. Yesterday I was trying to take I was trying to take pictures from my hard drives. My daughter, all of her first year, maybe a year and a half of her life is only on a hard drive. So I know that those pictures need to be in multiple places. They need to be in the cloud. They need to be, we went and got an SSD card so that I can put them everywhere. And I'm trying to go through and delete the like doubles and delete the random shots of like someone's leg or the sky or something like that. And I can't figure out how to delete pictures. And I had to text India in a very angry, um, I did. I gave you the little angry face too, the
You
angry
did.
emoji, because I was
You
like,
did.
if I was on a Windows computer, I'd know how to do this. It would be done. It wouldn't be that I'm spending 30 minutes trying to figure out how to delete these pictures. So I do have a Mac. We all know that I never use it. Um, and so I have no idea how to use this. So I don't know how what you're saying to like make the screen bigger,
It's
make
okay.
the
That's
text
for
bigger.
another
I
day
do
for
have my
Tech
phone.
Talk Tuesdays.
It is.
It's no
Yeah.
big deal. All right. So I put your name
No
over
big-
here.
Okay.
How's that? That's everybody knows now. Angie in India. Do you like that color green? Is that color green? I probably should have done this.
That's not
Um,
the right green, but that's okay.
well, because I know that's not the right green. You're such a pain in my
It's not.
ass. Oh my
You
God.
asked me.
I did
You
ask, I
asked
guess.
me, is that you did?
Is that the better green?
Yeah, that's better. I like that better.
I like that better. I like that
I
better.
like that.
I like that
Oh,
better. All
yeah.
right. K-Walk and Obs said to tell you hello. Paul, of course, said to tell you
Hi
hello.
guys.
Caleb says, I love the
Caleb's
stream
here.
mix
Ob's
music.
here.
Yep. Especially the chill step playlist. Let's see. Oh, girl, I always stream Wi-Fi. I don't hate. You know what, Aubrey?
And Todd is here too. You didn't give us
Todd.
his. Do
I
you
did
still
not
have
see
his?
Todd yet. Oh, wait, my hair light
Yeah,
is
Todd
not
is
on.
here. Hey, Todd.
Hold on, because I'm trying to catch in. Look. Todd, what is going on, Todd?
Your hair light.
Yeah. What's happening here? Stop it. My hair light, it's not. There you
No,
go.
I'm laughing at this because you're talking about a hair light and I'm using my overhead bedroom light. There's light behind me, which is never supposed to be the case.
Mhm.
Just laughing at my,
Oh, well, your
and
setup
it
versus
would
my
be
setup.
as if, yeah, and also as if I'm not a a content creator either. That, I know these things, but it was like, oh, hey, on the fly, you want to get on today and let everybody know about how smashed I was for my birthday? Of course, I'll take the chance to tell everybody.
You know what? Kathleen, what is going on? Kathleen, that is Kathleen is my new really good friend from the live streaming pros community. So Kathleen has been
okay.
coming and hanging out with us. That
Hello.
you've been missing out because you haven't been in the community and people have missed you. So I'm going to give you all the shade tonight.
Well, don't.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
Paul
I've
is
been
saying
working.
that you lost your crown spot. I did. I put it under mine. I'm just trying to figure out. I moved the names around, and that's because I'm trying to
That's okay.
bring the Facebook comments, and I didn't want them blocked by our names and stuff. So I think this is a little bit better. All right.
Yes. That's okay because she's my queen too.
Oh.
You can be on.
All right,
side.
shut up
Oh.
with the mushiness. Let me bring my seat down. My head is both of our heads are getting cut off. I guess that's okay. Both of our curly tops can get cut off. All right. So what is going on, guys? Thank you for coming through. I don't know. No, you're fine. Oh, hold on. I'm like, oh, guys. So I had a Red Bull right before the stream. Angie doesn't know this.
Why? Why? Why did you do that?
Because I was craving
Those are
something.
so bad for you.
Because I was craving something on the sweeter side. And I only have water in the house and then like the few leftover like liquor bottles of yours, like the wine and whatever the other thing is. And my mom, because this is not my stuff, I don't buy it. And my mom has Red Bull.
What are you going to do when you go to bed tonight?
I don't know, but now I recognize that I'm like going a million miles a minute and it's because of
Yeah. You're just like, oh, squirrel, something shiny, squirrel,
Squirrel, right.
shiny, squirrel,
Squirrel.
shiny. You just keep going back and forth. Oh my God.
Oh, you
I'm
can
going to
tell when the
bed.
red. You're going to bed. No, you're gonna
10:30,
keep me company.
10:30. No, no, no.
Yes.
10:30,
Yes.
my bedtime.
Wait. Oh, this is
Oh
what I was gonna do.
gosh.
Okay, hold on. So let me
You're
see.
gonna
So
you're gonna finish that book.
I, you know what? You better leave me alone. And your Wi-Fi is acting up. But I'll call it out a few
Sorry.
times this evening, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out.
Or you
So
could just
what?
leave it alone now.
So okay. There's my hair light. See, the hair light just came on. Did you notice that? See how it's dark behind me?
No.
It's
Okay.
okay. Now watch. I'm gonna turn it on. Do you see
Okay.
how it just got brighter?
Okay.
No?
There's a little bit on the side. I see a little bit.
Oh my goodness. So, the last couple of nights I have lost power. It's been like a surge, I guess, where I lose power for like all of 1
Probably.
minute. It's literally in like, the first time it happened was at 3:00 in the morning. And then it happened last night at 6:00 in the morning. Here's the shitty thing about this is that all of my lights around the house, and it drives Angie crazy because she's not allowed to touch the switches. Drives her crazy.
We're-
Because
you're the
you have
boss
the
in the
app on your
house.
phone. So I have a smart home. I don't understand. You have the
Yeah,
app on your
sometimes
phone.
I don't have my phone. Oh, but sometimes I'm not near my phone and I'm walking up the stairs and it's dark and I like to turn the light on and I've got to yell to Google and who's like, "You're not the boss. Don't talk to me." So
First of all, Google doesn't say
it
that,
just doesn't fucking work.
it's Siri that
Or
doesn't
Siri, hello,
recognize your
boss.
voice.
What's going on?
So I make Siri call me boss. And so when first of all, Angie gets so mad because I'm like, "Hey Siri, I'm home." And she's like, "Hey boss." And whatever she says. And then Angie gets so mad because I make Siri call me boss. And then it gets Angie even more mad when Angie tries to give Siri controls and says, turn on the lights or whatever. And it's like, I'm sorry,
And
I
she's
don't
like,
recognize
"I don't
your
recognize
voice.
your voice."
And it
Okay.
doesn't listen to her controls because I have it set up to only recognize my voice. And she
Okay.
gets so mad. She gets so mad.
Yeah, it does. It
Oh
does,
my
because then I can't touch
goodness.
anything anyways.
Lewis, I was texting Lewis earlier this evening. He said to tell you hello. And I said she's gonna hopefully be on the stream
Hey,
if she
Lewis.
can corral the kids. So now Lewis can say hi to
I
you
did. They're being
himself.
great. Yep. Nope, someone's coming up.
Uh-oh, you jinxed it. Maybe they're gonna use the bathroom.
No.
Kathleen says the best way to wrap up the weekend. Michelle, what is it cracking? How are you doing? I think today I'm a little late on the comments. I think I am.
Oh.
Honey, you got to turn that. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay.
yep,
Come in.
a kiddo is
What's
coming. A kiddo's coming in. I don't know what I was thinking having the Red Bull. Yes, I do have the zoomies. I'm going to try to get that under control. But then what's so funny is that I didn't realize it. I knew that I was probably going to do something like that. I should not have done that. Look at Angie's being a mom. Look at the mom. That's the mom nodding. That's the mom. I can't look. I love bothering her. She muted herself. So we couldn't hear the conversation, but that is her. Look, she's telling the child, no. Look, go. She's saying go. I'm going to get beat. Check on me in the middle of the week, guys, because I'm going to get beat. I'm interrupting with her. Look at the mom face. Look, she's not trying to look too mean on camera, but that's her very stern face. Somebody's testing her. Who do we think it is? It's Aiden. The fact that she's had to say no so many times, Aiden. Yes? Emerson.
Emerson.
I knew I was going to get it eventually.
She's like, "But mommy, we love you so much. We just want to cuddle with you."
And you're like,
"Listen,
go.
You're going to have to give me a few minutes, okay?"
Oh my goodness. The Red Bull is serious tonight. So what I was saying was the power surge. I know. So the power surge, the house is a smart house. All of my lights around the house are smart lights. And so going back to Paul's question, yes, the lights all turn on after the power failure and they turn on at maximum brightness. So at 3:00 in the morning in my bedroom, all the lights fucking turned on like instantaneously. Like I was like the police was like, "Ma'am, where were you at?" And I was like, I was so disoriented.
I would be so angry.
I was tight. But that happened to us, I think, one night.
I would be so angry. No, listen, maybe the first time, all right, not a big deal. But the second time that it would happen, we're turning off the fucking switch when we go to bed. Because I'm not. It's so hard for me to fall asleep, and then I fall asleep and the fucking lights wake me up. Nah. Not happening.
All right, guys. So, when Angie and I move in together, I'm going to have to figure something out with my smart lights because I will get beat.
Well, maybe if you just make me a person that Siri recognizes, that'd be helpful.
Well, the problem is, yes, I agree. And I asked you to join. That's your fault because I did ask Angelica to join the home. I sent her an invite. I did. And we're not going to start this argument
today. And I'm sure that I did.
That's for another Tech Talk Tuesdays about joining your home and Siri and all of that stuff. But I am pretty confident that I told Angelica, and if you didn't have Siri recognize your voice, then I don't know what to tell you.
Well, also we know who I am, and I don't know how to do technology. So I probably, and then thought.
Your phone is getting cut out. Oh, your Wi-Fi. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing. Sorry. None of us heard anything. That's exactly what you sounded like. The problem is Siri doesn't wake up. This is so exactly, Paul. That's the other thing that happened. So it happened last night. Last night it happened at around 6:00, where it was in the morning, but I wasn't ready to wake up on a Sunday, right? Like on my day off at 6:00 in the morning. But it takes so long. So here's the thing. I laid in bed when this happened. I laid in bed and I looked over at the light switches. And then I was looking over at Google to see which one, because it's what's the lesser of two evils. Because if I get out of bed and have to walk over to turn my switches off, I'm just as awake. So I covered. I threw the covers over my head and I waited until I saw that the Wi-Fi.
Turn off your bedroom and the hell with the rest of the lights.
Babe, but I still got to get out the bed to turn the switches off. Once I'm out the bed, that's the problem. No, because you know me. Once I'm out the bed, I'm awake. There's no going back to sleep for me. I mean, the 3:00 in the morning, maybe, but at 6:00 in the morning, I was like, if I get out this bed, I'm going to wake up. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the 6:00 one, because I do try to wake up at that time, that I'd be like, oh, you're getting up. And you're going to end up having to use the bathroom. But no.
Paul is saying we now have 52 weeks of Tech Talk Tuesdays, Tuesday Tech Talks filled with topics. I did. I'm like, that's for tech. I mean, that's all good stuff. Listen, right before the stream, I had to show Angie how to force quit her apps. She's like, what do you mean quit the apps? I don't know. How do I know which apps are open? And I was like, and then because I've been a Mac user for so long, I really paused. I was like, the apps are open. You just know that the apps are open. And she's like, babe, I don't know. And I was like, all right. I had the only brain, and I was like,
I was trying not to stress you out. I'm like, we've got 3 minutes before we have to get on. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I got all the stuff that you said. I was trying to put the mic on for you and all of that. Yeah. And I was like, do I tell her that I don't know how to do this? Do I just keep it to myself?
Yeah. So, all right. So what I'm going to do, I think, let me pull up I know that I copied the GoPro pictures, but you said you had something to say about my birthday?
Yeah, you were smashed. Listen, you know what? I've seen you drunk. I can't even say a handful of times, because we drink, but we socially drink. We have one or two drinks while we're eating, or one or two drinks while we're out. Neither of us are 20 years old and trying to get smashed. But I was thinking about it. This was the second time that I've really seen you drunk, because the first time was the first time you hit on me. And you were drunk that night.
We're not opening up the stream right now. You're not talking about this stream.
No, we are. No. So that time.
No, we're not.
I'm just saying, is there something wrong? Do you not want me to talk about that night?
We're not, no.
So, and then this was the second time, and I was not setting you up. I am just 34 years old and responsible. And when I seen that you were
You
enjoying
were.
your
This
drinks,
week for my birthday,
no,
I mean this month, you
no,
were setting me up.
no,
You did.
I
You
was
actively,
not.
let's okay. See, the way you tell stories and the
You're
way I tell
talking over
stories.
me. No, you're talking over me. I'm talking. We both got a drink. We both got a drink. And I would have had two, but what did I have? A blueberry lemonade, see something with vodka in it. And I was nice. We hadn't eaten, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice. This feels good." You had your first, and you were like, "This is so delicious. This is
I mean,
9%
that was
alcohol."
a good beer. That was a good beer.
I don't usually drive when we go. I never drive when we go out.
And why don't you
So
drive when we go out? Because I'm the responsible one and always get us home safely. I don't drink. I don't get
yes, but
inebriated.
it's your birthday, babe. Exactly. Neither of us do that.
So it
But
was a
it was
setup.
your birthday.
It was a
That's not
setup.
a setup.
Paul, we're going to
That's
do
not a
chapter markers.
setup.
Paul, note this time in the stream. That is the first piece of evidence I would like to introduce into evidence. You just said, but it was your birthday. That means women
That
and
means
men
that
of the jury that you had the intention of
of
leading me
letting you have
down
a good time.
the drunken path.
No,
Yes.
no, no, absolutely not. I had the intention of letting you enjoy your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was.
Go ahead.
You kept going. You kept drinking,
Paul says a
and
drunk
you were
old
having
lady.
a good time. We were absolutely having a great time sitting there talking. You were playing with the GoPro for like 50,000 hours. We were trying to go live while we were sitting there too.
We were.
I
I do
remember trying
remember
to
that.
do
I
that
do
with
remember
you.
that. Yeah.
And then it all went downhill from there because you were like, "Oh, I can't go live," and so I might as well just do that.
Until what? What?
I said it all went downhill from there because then you were just like, "I might as well take them back. I'm not going on." So
Paul
no, I'm
says
just playing.
evidence
But it
submitted at
was
2100. Thank you, Paul. 21 minutes. Thank you very much.
but we had a good time. We were
We
having
had
a
a good
good
time.
time, and then we were driving home.
Wait, hold on.
We were
Hold on.
walking home.
Wait. Espérate.
What?
Hold on. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a screen share. Let me
Okay.
see. Let's do a screen share here. All right. Hold on. As you can see, all of my storage. I got to fix my guys. Do not buy 256 gig Mac Mini or any other computer with 256 gigs because I only have 63 gigabytes available. Shame on me. I should know better. I digress. All right. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Let me just
Waiting.
let's get this in. Oh, let's move this around. Well, you're not India. All right. And I'm not Angie. All right. We can make this a little bit smaller. All right.
All right.
I installed LumaFusion on my computer, and now every time I try to open up a file, it opens up like a photo, it opens up with LumaFusion. And then I have to click on open with, so I got to figure out the default, and I don't know how to clear the default. If any of you guys know how to clear the default, let me know. Maybe if I do preview, spacebar.
Or like, I'll do it one.
Oh, that's a
Go
video.
ahead.
You're laughing? You want to laugh at that video? Why are you laughing at that video,
Yeah, we
Ange?
had fun because we were having fun trying to figure it out.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see this. So go ahead. So let's talk about this. So we were
So
having a
yeah,
good
we were
time.
having a good time.
We were.
We were enjoying the music and talking, and you were telling me stories. You
I
were
was telling you
telling me stories
stories.
about you were. We were having a great time.
What kind of
And
stories?
then you want me to share your Dumbo story?
My what story?
Your Dumbo story?
I mean, you already said it, so you might as well. You got a big mouth. We should have talked about
No,
this.
it was just no, it was just a sweet story about Dumbo and how she used to watch it, and I had never seen it. She asked me like 17 times because I still have never seen Dumbo because it's sorry, but way, way before my Disney era.
Like the
So
80s Dumbo cartoon, guys.
yeah, no, I've never seen it. Because I was born in '88, but I am a '90s kid.
Mhm.
Um, so it was just a really sweet story about her and her mom and how her mom was Dumbo's mom and she was Dumbo, and something about when they're taking Dumbo away from his mom, how she is like sad about it and she felt like that was her and her mom. It's a very sweet story.
So let me
And she
tell
ends
you
up
this story
calling
because
her mom.
Angie's demolishing that story.
I was trying not to get all emotional and I was just doing an overview for you. But if you want to get deep and into it,
I mean,
feel
you
free
brought
to
it
go
up, so
ahead.
now we have to. Paul says, "Let me get my walker out." Listen, you know, so the Dumbo the Dumbo cartoon that came out in the 80s, I was probably about 4 or 5. So we're talking about that version of Dumbo. I was
Yeah.
born in 1982, so you figure that time. And I was 4 or 5 back when I was the
Yeah.
only child, the best years of my life. I don't care, fight me. You can tell Puerto Rican Buttercup that those were the best years of my life. Gosh, I didn't need a brother or sister. But anyway, I digress. And so, there were certain videos, movies, cartoons that my parents, bought for me on VHS. And Dumbo was one of them. And I
Hmm.
remember that Dumbo, it was the mom and the little Dumbo, obviously, with the big floppy ears. And when the mom was trying to protect Dumbo and they put the mom elephant in the caboose and they locked her up, and that one scene that Dumbo's looking for his mom and he found her. Stop laughing at me because this is very serious. He found her and he was
No,
all
it is,
upset.
but I'm thinking about you calling your mom and telling her after the fact. You're like, mommy was in the caboose.
That's not
And
what
your
I
brother
said.
was like, what the fuck?
That's not what I said. I said that then, see, you're going to make me cry, tell this story all over again. I said that, and I'm mad you're laughing. You're so cruel. You are not
I'm not cruel.
empathetic to my
I'm not
feelings
cruel.
at
I'm not
all.
cruel because no, I'm not cruel because you told me the story and I was like, have you ever told your mom that story? Because that would, as a mom, I want my kids to tell me those things of, how much they love me and all of that kind of stuff. I didn't expect you to call her while this was how you were very
You
drunk trying
encouraged
to
me. This
retell
is
this
your fault.
story.
This is why. So now, Paul, let's submit the second piece of evidence to the jury. You encouraged me when I told you that story and I was not as inebriated. You encouraged me to tell my mother and share those sentimental feelings with my mother. Hi, Koa. Koa's like, what's
Which is
happening?
not
Are you,
a
look at Koa's like, are you
that's
yelling at
that's
my
not
other
a bad
mom?
thing.
Look, get out of here. What is happening?
Echo.
She can't hear you, honey. Get out of here. Go
Oh,
sit down.
duh.
Yeah. All right. So whatever.
Anyways.
I was very sentimental with that piece, with where then they locked trunks and the tear went down the trunk, and I remember bawling like a baby, thinking that that was my mom and I was Dumbo, and I just never wanted nothing bad to happen to my mom. So
Which is very
Angelica
sweet.
encourages me to
I
tell my mother this, but apparently I did a bad job at telling my mother. Stop. Oh, go. Telling my mother this story while I was inebriated, and my brother was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Oh, look at Mom Angelica's back. She's trying to have a serious conversation and trying not to laugh because then the kids are not going to take her
just
seriously.
stop.
Just stop. Hi. Gretchen says, I just signed in. There was a Dumbo in the
Hey,
80s. Dumbo
Gretchen.
came out in 1941. I watched a re-release when I
Yeah.
don't know, but whichever Dumbo
So
was
yeah, we did. We looked it up because it did come out in the 40s, and then they, like Disney does, re-release, re-release, re-release. So it re-released around the time that you were a kid.
Okay, so see, there you go. And thank you. Paul is keeping good track of this evidence being submitted to the jury because you can see on camera, and we did go over this. So here's the thing. And Kevin, I saw you came through. What is cracking? Thank you for coming through. So the weekend after my birthday, I came on and I told my side of the story of my birthday. And this was at the very beginning. You see that there are still menus on the table. We have our first round of drinks. They're both very full. And this was before
Yeah.
the aftermath. Should we call this before the aftermath?
It
Before?
wasn't even. I mean, it really wasn't. It really wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad night. it's a funny night because you remember one
So
way,
here's
I
the thing.
remember
So
it a different way.
I think Angie was working. Yeah, she was doing a double. She was working that weekend, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? You were working, or you had
The
your
weekend
cousin's
after your
wedding or
birthday.
something.
The
You
weekend after your birthday on that Sunday would have been, I don't know, I might have been working or
Yeah,
in between shifts. I was working crazy shifts.
yeah, and so I was telling the story and you couldn't be around, but
I caught
Angie
the
did
replay.
watch it
Yeah.
after the fact. So what happened
Yeah.
was I told you guys what really happened on my birthday, and Angie said that that was bullshit. And Angie said that she needed to tell her side of the story because what I told you guys, and I said, no, absolutely not. This is not bullshit. And I said, you're going to come on the stream then, and
It
we're going to
was.
talk about
It
this.
was because you said I walked away from you and I didn't
You
care,
did?
and
Oh, good.
none of that
Let's
is
submit that into
true.
evidence then. Let's submit that. So go ahead. You can keep telling your story. Because I'm going to find out.
So we
Let's
were sitting there,
actually
we were
talk about
drinking, and we
that.
were having a good time. And when I realized that you were drunk,
Hold on. Let's open this
drunk.
up.
You're that drunk. Realized you were that drunk.
Hold on. Let's submit this to evidence. Let's talk about this. I want to have a conversation
So this is
about
what it
this.
is, and this is the God honest truth because I've said it a million times. I can't see, and so we were drinking. We were done drinking. We were sitting and chatting, and I was like, "All right." One of us said, "All right, let's go."
You see this
And I
person right
said,
here
"Fine."
behind me?
I hate
Look
you.
at my shoulder and look at this person behind me walking in the opposite direction of me. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Angelica Jimenez walking away from me, leaving a drunk India behind.
In my defense, when we left, the sun was not setting yet. And the sun is clearly at the end setting time right now in this photo.
Paul says,
We were
Angie is in
probably
I'm leaving mode. You fucking left me. Look at Koa. Koa wants to be a part of this whole thing. Get out of here. You left me. I have the
we
evidence.
were probably
Angelica, I have the evidence.
So what? Where's go back to the umbrellas. You don't even remember taking those pictures. Go back to the flamingos where you don't remember taking those pictures. Or
I remember the flamingos.
The walking
hold
that
on.
we did.
Let's hold on.
So we started walking and I said, listen, babe, I'm going to drive us home. She's like, no, I said, nope, absolutely not. I'm going to drive. But we need, because I can't see and I'm in Manioc, Pennsylvania, and I have no idea, I can't see. And I'm wearing my contacts, but it's just, I have very poor vision.
So what is this face?
Driving at night is
Let's explain what is this face and what's going on with this hand. Explain to me your butt. Oh, am I touching your butt? Uh-oh, evidence. Uh-oh, I should have chose a different picture. What's happening with this face?
You should have chose a different picture. So anyways, this is bullshit because she's saying that I just walked away from her. I did walk away from her, but that was after 4 or 5 blocks.
In this picture, where you walked away from me. In this picture, across the street. How did I get across the street on my own?
Where's the rest? Where are the rest of these pictures? Because then I stopped and I turned and I made sure cars weren't coming and I told you to cross the street because you kept stopping to take pictures and I needed to drive home and I couldn't see and you kept saying, I know how to get home, and I said, fucking how to get home. I can't see how we get home. And so that was it the whole time. All of the stops that you made to stop here, to look at this, to look at that, that.
Hold on. Oh, one of her kids came back on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Because she said to show you the picture, one of the pictures where we are under an umbrella.
Under the umbrellas. And I said a million times, listen, we just have to go home. We have to go home. I'm driving us. You don't even remember taking those pictures, but I still stopped and took those pictures with you. And all of the videos that you took of us walking,
This sounds to me like she is trying to justify leaving me alone in the streets is what happened. Michelle says, girl, you look faded as fuck. On my birthday, girl, I really don't. I was telling
beyond faded. She was beyond
how you gonna cut yourself out and then come back in and then be like beyond faded? I'm gonna mute you again. Look, she keeps muting herself. She comes in here. I'm about to put her on mute. It's the Book of India. Y'all better leave
you better not even.
Go. Stop.
Beyond faded, Michelle, because she doesn't even remember taking these pictures, and she's had me sitting there for like 3 minutes trying to get the angle. She was beyond
Which
faded.
one?
And I just kept saying, when we were there, and then I just kept saying, we have to go because I can't see and I need the light to see so that we can drive home. And she's like, I know how to get home. And I'm like, I don't care if you know how to get home. GPS knows how to get me home. You're telling me you can get me home, but I can't see. If someone walks across the street and I hit them, it means nothing, right? Like, I can't see. That's what the problem is that I can't see. By the time we got home, it was already dark.
Look at this face.
And I had to
Angelica, I don't think I saw this
baby?
one. Look at this one. Look at this face, guys. Hold on. This looks like you're about to hit me. I have evidence, guys. Look at this face. And I'm like, I love you. Look at how loving I am.
Oh, please.
Angie, on the other hand.
I came across. No, stop. Because I walked across the street to take that picture with you. I walked back across the street to take that picture with you. So you're saying that I didn't care and that I left you. That is not the truth. And then we went to Target. I needed to get stuff to wash my hair. My hair was wrapped up because Jai was at the end of my wash and go days. And I was like, oh, tomorrow's her birthday. I need to wash my hair. Or was it, I think I needed gel. That's what it was. And so then we're at Target. She doesn't remember getting out of the car at Target. She doesn't remember using the bathroom in Target.
Look at here. What happened here? This was a nice picture. So nice. Thank you.
This was a nice picture. This was after we walked. I walked with you. You were drinking, and we went for a walk because it was still really nice outside, and we ended up taking pictures there.
So what I think happened here, this one's a good one. This one here is this one here. You are mad at me. What happened here?
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you. I'm probably telling you just get in the fucking car so we can. I'm sure that that's what it was. I love you so much, but get in the fucking car because you kept. I know how to get there. I know. And then you called your mom, who was on my side. You call your mom and you're like, Mommy, she doesn't think I know where to go. And I said, I know you know where the fuck to go. I can't see anything. I was on the highway.
Paul says, at what point did we call him? Were we walking? We were walking, I think, right?
We
called him, or we were still sitting at the brewery?
Very early on.
Oh, so
we called
it was
Paul
over here.
As soon as we left.
We were walking, or we weren't at the brewery anymore? Paul,
we left the brewery. You were talking to Paul right as we left.
Why do you look so mad in this one? Did I do something to you here? What's happening? Oh, she muted us. She's talking to a child. She's talking to a child. Here she looks mad. I don't look that faded here. I look pretty solid.
You were four drinks in and you just kept touching that GoPro, and I was trying to talk to you and you were just messing with it and trying to get it to record, and I was like, just give it up already. And then
Gretchen says, oh God, that's Angie's tolerant face.
I have very high tolerance, very big patience.
She does. I say that, listen, as a mom, she has the patience of a saint because I do not have patience. That's all I'm going to say. Simply Obs says, you should definitely be thanking Angie. No, I listen. I do feel. And
we had a great time. That was so much fun.
Hands down. We had a great time. I did not wake up that hungover the next day. I woke up a little, like I just had a headache, I was a slow start. That's what that was. It was definitely a slow start for me. But I'm still, regardless of what your side of the story is, I still feel like you only having one drink when you were like 3/4 of the way and I went to order my second drink.
And I would have, but then I would have wanted to keep drinking with you to have that good time. Mm-hmm. So that's what would have happened. And the next day was your birthday, which is also the 4th of July. And I didn't want to have to deal with getting an Uber that night or having to deal with driving the cars back the next day and picking them up. And so I was like, you know what? It's her birthday. She can have a good time. She
Oh,
can
look,
drink.
which
I
one?
don't
Oh,
need
this was
to,
at the beginning because you still have your one drink. You still have your
yeah.
one drink. That was at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm just
But
trying to
that was just me.
differentiate when things went downhill. Oh, wait, Gretchen liked this one. I did show this one because Gretchen was like, what kind of pouty face is that? Wait, can we talk
That's
about,
funny.
hold on, can we talk about how, what did I say that I told my mother that you didn't love me because you weren't going to move to Philadelphia?
Yes. Yep. That you
Yeah,
recorded
yeah.
that too because you were
I
looking
don't have those
again,
videos.
you
I don't know if I
paused.
recorded it. I gotta go through them because I don't have them here unless they're in another file. I gotta go through them.
You were stopping everywhere and you were like, come look at these houses with me. And I was like, I don't want to look at houses. I have to drive us home and it's getting dark. I just kept saying that over and over and you were not trying to hear it. And you
Kevin
were like,
says that
wait,
face is
so record.
priceless.
So you're like, wait, turn the GoPro on, record this right now. And I'm like, what? And you're like, so if I buy a house right now, you're not going to come move with me. And I said, no, honey, we're not there. Like I'm just tomorrow. I'm not just coming to live in New Jersey in Pennsylvania with you. And you were like, okay, fine. You kept walking with me. But then we got to the car and you called your mom and you told her. And I was like, oh my God.
What a big baby. I called my mom to tell my mom that Angie, and then supposedly I said that not even the way I told my mom was that I said Angie didn't love me because she wasn't going to move to Philadelphia tomorrow. What did my mom say? I don't understand. Wait, Kevin and Paul say that this is a perfect thumbnail. Angie's trying to, what is it, corral her children. They do like this thumbnail. They said we should use this thumbnail for our podcast and our ladies' night. I'm trying to see. She says that there are videos. I mean, see, I do see some videos. We're not going to play the videos. Oh, this one looks like I'm annoying her. Can I make this?
Nope, you're not playing the videos.
No, I'm not going to
Not
play.
until
Why?
you pre-hear them. Because you're not
Oh,
going to play them until you pre-hear them. You're not
no,
putting
no,
this
no.
out on live for
No,
everyone to
I
see.
wouldn't. No. I know. Why? Did I say some dirty things? Babe, get the kids out the room. They can't hear me. Oh no, they have. Oh, she has. They can't hear me because she has me on the. Koa also wants to take part in the action. Koa is like, what is happening here? You guys can't see her, but she is moving the mouse. Can you get out of here? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. What's happening here? Koa, stop. Go. Thanks. Well, LumaFusion is trying to import this one video. Can I force quit LumaFusion? Hold on. Let me force quit that. Okay. And what I want to do, so let me do open with QuickTime. I just want to click on like the main frame. Oh, I don't know. So can I mute this? I'm going to lower this. And can we scrub through this? So apparently this is a 4-minute long video.
Time lapse?
What?
Is the video a time lapse?
No, it's an actual video. It's 4 minutes. We were having a conversation, so I don't know what we were talking about. But it looks, you seem very uninterested. You were just like, look at this. You are over me. You know, I did watch some of these videos, and I was like, look, you're not paying me no mind.
Because you're paying mind to your phone and your GoPro. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to enjoy myself. She's getting drunk and playing with her tech.
Babe. You know what?
You
I'm
see,
gonna have
you're
to
still
watch
playing
some of
with it.
these videos. What?
You do. You should. You should watch them.
I will watch them. I still stand that you don't love me since you didn't
may
want to move
not.
to Philadelphia
That's
with me the next day. I still stand. I should put
Oh,
a poll.
God.
Paul is in studio mode. Paul, can you do a poll and ask and put if Angie does not move to Philadelphia tomorrow, Does she still love India? Yes or no?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
everybody
I
better
do.
vote. No,
No.
because if you don't want to move, Paul, please do the vote. Does Angie still love India?
Do not.
Yes. And I want to see. And you guys have to vote in the stream.
It was a good time, though. We had a great time. And that was the day before your birthday. The day of your birthday, we took it a little more chill because it was the 4th of
Yeah.
July and
Yeah.
the traffic is ridiculous and stuff. But
Yeah.
we had a good time both days. And we got me bike fitted that day, and now I'm itching to ride.
If they are like the phone call, best to keep them muted. Well, yeah, because then I did call Paul. Yes, she loves you. She wouldn't be on here if she didn't love you. See, the whole community taking your side. You know what, y'all? Y'all, I ain't messing with y'all. Let me see. We can get out of here for now, and we can come back this way. Babe, we're going to have to do something about your internet. I can't have, oh, what's happening here? Can't have your internet looking... I can't be looking all crispy and your internet is looking a little, because then people are going to judge me. And this community is so quick to take your side.
Yeah.
So quick to take your side. Don't say yeah, because you have a whole studio that I'm still waiting for you. Don't say yeah, because you have a whole studio
for
that
me
I'm waiting.
to set up.
You know what?
For me, we all know that's going to take me a long ass time.
Oh, the poll is up. The poll is up, Paul. I want to make sure I see. Let me vote on this. Can I vote in my own poll? Hold on. All right. Let me see. Oh, she muted herself again. Good. Everybody, she muted herself. She can't vote. No. I'm going to my own stream.
Vote yes.
Nope. Let me see. The poll should be up. Oh, hold on. Wait, where's the poll? I can't see it on my phone. Oh, what happened? Paul, did you take it down? Can you see a poll, Angie? You know what? The poll, Angie's muting, or she's trying to just get the kids. Kevin, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, Angie has that dreamy filter looking going on. Yeah, her internet usually is better than this. I don't know what's happening, but I know it's one because she's on Wi-Fi. And not on wireless. But do you see the poll, babe? You still have me on mute, Angelica. It should be pinned to the top.
I know I do, because my son keeps telling me that he wants me to watch TV with him. And yes, I voted. And whoever said no, was that you that said?
It wasn't. I don't even see the poll from my phone. Why can't I see the poll from my phone? You can see it from your phone? Maybe I can't
Kevin.
see it.
Yeah, probably you can, because it's yours.
Oh, yeah, and Paul is on my thing. Somebody voted no. I love you guys. I want to know who voted no.
Me too. I want to know too. Just so I can say it's not true.
Paul put the eye face.
Exactly, Paul. I was going to say Paul's eyes. I'm looking. Who was it? That's funny.
Oh, God. Anything else you want to add about my birthday shenanigans? So I'm still sticking to the fact.
I love you. I love you entirely. I love you so much.
So you want to tell everybody? Okay, so let's talk about the next day. You can tell everybody how everybody knows how cranky and crabby I am. That's all right. I really don't mind. Let's talk about the next day that you did plan a great surprise. It was very romantic. She planned a picnic, which was actually very cute. Those are still on my GoPro. And that's upstairs. I didn't put them on my computer, so I got to actually put them on my computer. But she did plan a romantic picnic. She hired, so apparently you can hire someone that you tell them the spot, and they gave Angie recommendations right along the Schuylkill River where I cycle at. It's actually pretty nice views. And so they went and set up with like a blanket and like pillows and a whole picnic table and glasses and plates. It was a fancy thing, a whole fancy ordeal. I loved it. It was very romantic, very sweet. But let's talk about that day. You starved me that day and then didn't expect for me to be...
I did not starve you. You were starving because...
She muted herself. So I will say yes, and I would stack the votes. Yes. I want to see what these votes are. Paul, text me the votes because I need to keep that in my what's that called? In my pocket for when I need to use it against her. I'm just kidding. But She did plan. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think you guys
Yeah.
do know this.
So
Honestly,
I didn't starve you, but the night before you had over, and so you had a slow start to the day.
I
And
did.
when I'm around, it becomes my responsibility for us both to eat instead of you feeding yourself. I have poor, like, sense of, oh, I'm
Possibly.
hungry until I'm starving. That's
Yes.
it's true. I will go the whole day without eating and then be like,
No.
I haven't eaten all day today.
No.
That is not you. You need your 3 meals and your snacks. So we had gotten up. I don't think I was doing anything. I didn't work out on Monday. I think it was just a lazy day for both of us. Um,
I'm looking.
and
It
so
was
then it was
14% no. So
I
people agreed with me with the votes. That's how I feel.
no, that was like one person. That was like one person. Exactly. 7 people voted, and I was one of those people. So 6 people voted. One person said no, and it was because it was a mistake. They meant to hit yes, and you can't vote.
You know what? Go
So
ahead.
yeah, you were really hungry, and I was trying to figure it out, and then it was supposed to be that we took like crackers and cheese and something left for us to have, and then I was going to take you to dinner after, but because you hadn't eaten all day, I don't think you went the whole
Yeah, we didn't eat.
at all.
No, we didn't eat. I had coffee, but then that was it. We were just because remember I wasn't
And
feeling
then
well.
we
I
just
did
played
have that little bit
around.
of the hangover, so I wasn't feeling well. I was like,
Okay.
oh,
And then we had gotten up to get dressed to leave and stuff like that. And I was like, the cheese and crackers are not going to hold her over. We had the picnic area for 2 hours, and I didn't want to rush through the picnic like, all right,
right.
let's get out of here because I'm starving. So we ended up stopping and getting real food. But that was really beautiful. That was really pretty. She picked a perfect spot. Sun was shining, but we had shade. You have to show those pictures because it was really pretty.
Yeah, not today. I don't have them. But here's the thing.
And then
So
we
wait,
left
wait, wait,
before.
wait. So I don't like celebrating my birthday. I don't. And Angie has known this even from when we were friends. I don't want to say I
Yeah,
hate it,
which I think is crazy.
but I hate it. And the reason why I don't, okay, so not that I don't like celebrating my birthday, I don't like the fact that my birthday is on the 4th of July. Because what that has
Yeah,
meant throughout the years is that it's either like with my parents, they always wanted to take me to like a water park or something. But because it was the 4th of July, the water park was insanely, it became more of a chore and waiting on lines and a bad
yeah,
experience more than anything else,
yeah,
right? Like a packed
yeah.
beach. Or then my parents thought it was great. Oh, your birthday, fireworks, there's always a party. But then we were shoulder to shoulder with people, or it would take us an hour to find the
So
right
long.
spot and then 2 hours to get
Yeah,
home. I
to
fucking
leave. Yeah.
hate the fact that my birthday,
So I can empathize with that because my birthday always falls on Memorial weekend.
right,
So if I ever want to hang out, it's always Memorial Day weekend. So
right,
the party on top of the fact that I share the day before my birthday, 2 days after my birthday, 6 people's birthdays that fall from the 25th to the 31st in my family. So I remember being a kid and it would be like, oh, we're going to go celebrate Tony's birthday. And then my dad would be like, oh, I pitched in $12. There's a cake for you too. And it was not my party. Like
right,
nothing,
right,
there was nothing for me, but it
right.
was like, oh, we're going to sing because everybody's already together. So I totally empathize with that. But it's your birthday. Like you
Mm,
have to do something. You have to, and I always say it, my birthday doesn't have to be a huge celebration, but you have to sing me happy birthday. I have
right,
to I have to blow out candles. That is as an adult, we don't got to do anything fancy,
right.
but it's absolutely and sing me happy birthday. So I empathize with that. And dating me, you're never not going to do anything for your birthday because they're important. They're just
No.
milestone celebrations of your life, all that you've gone through, a whole nother year of life and growth and all that stuff. So
It just gives me anxiety, like the day of my birthday. That's what it is. So then here's the thing,
yeah,
right? And not to sound ungrateful, because that's not what it is. She planned this event, but then she doesn't know Philadelphia. So, and I'm still learning, Phil. I didn't even know because I probably would have been able to tell her a little bit better, stay away from these places or whatever. And I didn't even
Hmm.
like, now I know for next year because last year we stood in the
Yeah,
house,
we're not
right?
going.
So she planned it and I had no idea what the plans were
Yeah.
because it was supposed to be a surprise. Okay, no problem, no big deal. She tells me where to drive to. We start driving there and then all of the blocks are fucking closed off. They're all barricaded off. And so
It's
I'm
all on
like,
Kelly Drive. And I'm like, I have no idea. And the lady hasn't dropped a pin yet. We're just
and
driving.
I'm like, did
I'm
they
like,
tell
oh
you?
my
I
God.
said it's impossible. There's no way for us to get to where this whole block, Kelly Drive, is one way in and one way out. And I'm like, you and Angie's like, I don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? You need to contact. And then because I'm hungry, even more of the "Rawr" is coming out. And Angie's just looking at me. She gave me the sweetest puppy dog eyes. Like I felt horrible because I was kind of crabby. And then she's like giving me these eyes like, I just want to do something nice for you. And I was like, okay. Can you please reach out to the person and find out? I will try. And so we had to like go all the way up and then down and then around. And then I was afraid to keep going. We finally got to the area like around some barricades. And then there were people parked on the grass. And I was like, is this like, because the
Can
cops,
we
they don't
do
play. And
her
I'm like, if we park,
warehouse?
it'll be my
Yeah.
luck that we park on the grass and they
Yeah.
fucking come tow our shit and not anybody
Yeah.
else's. And I'm like,
Hmm.
God. Paul says, Angie, you need to carry snacks in your purse for India. She absolutely does.
I
She
see.
100% does need to carry snacks for me because it's real. We
I
had to go
do.
to the
Yeah.
Acme. We had to go to the Acme and we got some like
I know, because
chicken.
you
Yeah.
still had it, you still didn't know when we were getting stuff, and she's like, all right, well, I was getting cheese and crackers for us to still have that. And I figured even if we don't have it, now, we could have it
Yeah.
later or over the rest of the week.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'll open.
Nope.
No, you will
There you go.
not. And she's
Yeah.
like, but why? And I'm like, you cannot open anything
The
because we're
cookies.
going
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
somewhere. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking because we're picking all this food now,
Yeah.
she's going to know we're going to a picnic somewhere. And I
Yeah.
was worried about that, but you said you still did.
No, I had no idea. I was totally clueless, but I was a little bit like I was a little grouchy because we're getting there and I'm trying and then because I'm thinking about what is it like the practical things. There's barricades, the cops, and I know because so what they also do is that they I don't know it's a race and I don't know it's the long boats. They look like kayaks but they're not and they race it on teams that it's like 3 or 4 people. Rowing, is that just rowing? Guys, don't judge me.
I think so.
I think
I
it's
think
rowing.
it's just rowing the long
Okay.
boat with like
Yeah, that there's
people in
multiple,
them.
but there's multiple people in the one boat. I thought that there was a
Yeah,
different name
that's
for it.
right.
Okay, so there's a big rowing community here in the Schuylkill River,
Yeah.
and there's like a boathouse here. And what they do is that they actually colleges come and they have like a little mini like the stands and stuff where the parents will come and all along. There was actually an event this weekend. So I've seen them close down Kelly Drive, and but I've been on my bike. So I can get, so it's actually great for cyclists because they let us go through.
Yeah.
It's just for cars.
Yeah.
So I see how long, like how far they've closed Kelly Drive. So when we got to the beginning and I saw that Kelly Drive was closed, I looked over at Angie and I'm like, I said in my head, she did not fucking anticipate for this. And now,
I did though. I knew you wanted to be by the water, and so I said she's gonna set up somewhere because she knows. I let her know. I have no idea. When she said Kelly Drive, I said that's perfect. We've had little dates there before. She loves to be by the water. This is gonna be perfect. But I
yeah,
did anticipate the fact that because it was by the water, that at some point it would be like full packed with people because they would be trying to see fireworks. So I
yeah,
did actually think about that, but I figured because we're doing this from 5 to 7,
yeah,
we'll be out of there before it gets crazy. So
yeah.
I did
But
think
not
about that.
realizing that they were going to start closing it sooner.
So early. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
realize
yeah.
that they would close it so early. And because so you don't know
Who
this
was the
is
what,
that she
Paul?
texted me.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a misspelling. That has to be a misspelling. Paul. Go ahead.
She did tell me, so because she doesn't know where you live.
Oh,
Kelly Drive.
your
I was trying
internet
to
keeps
get
cutting
there.
out. Hmm. Mm-mm.
So I was trying.
Sorry.
Oh, I can see it. Okay.
It's fine. We'll make it work.
I can see it now. She didn't know how close we were to Kelly Drive or how far away we were, and obviously didn't know where she was at. So she was supposed to set everything up and then drop the pin, and then we'd get there. But because I wanted to take advantage of the full 2 hours, I was trying to get us there at 5. Clap your hands for me for trying to get us there on time because you know
Yes,
that I'm
that's
always
true.
late for
That is
everything.
true. You are always late for
Um,
everything. And we were
so
on
then
time. We
she
were
tells
early.
me,
Actually, we were
we
early.
were.
We were
We're
early. Yeah.
like 15 minutes out, and she's like, "Oh, hey, listen, there's a roadblocks, and so I'm gonna be a little late." And I was like, "I can't just tell her to park the car and sit somewhere. She's gonna fucking eat me, literally going to eat me because she's so hungry. She's gonna just
Starving.
have a picnic right here in her
In the car.
car."
That's it. We could have
So we were
opened up
kind of just
the back hatchback and just sat in the back, and I would have been good. I would have been all right.
Yeah. So we were looping a little bit, and I was like, okay, this is buying us time. But she's like, it's going to be a few minutes after 5. And I was like, okay. And I'm thinking, like, I was on fucking time here. I'm never on time for a shit. What the hell?
This is true.
But that's why we ended up driving around a little more because
Yeah.
the same blocks that she was hitting, we were hitting, except she hit them a few minutes before us. And I obviously didn't want to get there while they were setting everything up. So I was kind of just letting you do your thing. And then, yeah, you looked over at me like, what the fuck is happening? I was like,
yeah,
okay.
I was ravenous. I was starving. We bought some chicken, and then we bought like antipasta salad. We got some mozzarella, and olives. We had bought kombucha. Because I was afraid to drink because I was a little bit hungover from the day before. Wine would have been great. Oh, and we did get crackers. So we did get crackers. We did get cheese, with some olives, the mozzarella, we did, what did we do? We did macaroni salad and it was just macaroni salad.
Like salad.
Did I get potato salad?
I think it was two kind of macaroni salads and a potato salad. And then we got chicken.
I was ready to take all of that. And then so she was like, no, you got to wait. And I was like, well, you have to give me something. So I got a bag of Milano cookies.
I was like, no.
Yeah. She was like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? I am it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I hadn't eaten all day. I was ravenous. I was so hungry. And she was like, no. And then we're getting the chicken and it looks so good and it smells so good. I was like, what?
I was starving you a little bit, but it was a beautiful time.
You did.
It was absolutely beautiful.
It was great. Yes.
And we got to just sit there, and then we sang you happy birthday there. We called your mom and your brother and your niece.
Yes. Yeah.
And we sang you happy birthday. And then that was it. We went home. I was like, all right, that's it. Night's over. We're getting you inside, parking the car, and that's it.
I mean, it would have been nice to watch the fireworks from there, but then the problem is, how long would it have taken us to get home? That's it. Like, right, we would have been stuck there because we still had a hard time. We still had a hard time getting out because then to get home, those blocks were closed. So, we had a hard time with that. Kathleen says, and now we have the inside story. Yeah. So now you have the opposite, right? Because there's always two sides to every story. I still am sticking to the fact that Angelica set me up because she only had one drink. I'm never going to let that go. You never just have one drink with me. You always drink. And from the very beginning, when it was time to order the second one, you was like, no, I'm good.
Because you always drive us home. You always drive us home. And I was giving you the opportunity to have a few more drinks. And
your internet cut out. That means that it's a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. That was a lie.
Yeah.
So let me see. Let's put on some background music. So we can put on some background music. I don't know if I have anything that's like low key. What is this? Is this playing? This is kind of fast. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I think I like this epidemic sound. It's pretty cool. A few is the key word in the sentence. A few. Listen, y'all better leave me alone. So, Angelica.
You really had 4.
I did, but
Yes.
those were, what was it? Was it 9%? Right? It was 9% alcohol content, those beers. Those beers were good as hell from Victory Brewing Company. They were called Berry Monkey. And then they have, I told you I want to go because it's by Love Park, right across the street. Oh, behind Love Park. I want to go to the brewery. I just won't have 4. At least now I know probably 2 is my threshold for that. But this is how we're going to end the evening. I'm going to put Angelica on blast and we're going to make her good night, Gretchen. I appreciate you. 249. Man, congrats. You make 250. That is amazing. That is super dope. Yeah, I was swinging in the trees. Gretchen's show, 249th show is tonight.
249.
It's amazing.
That's amazing, Gretchen.
That is
I
amazing.
couldn't even imagine.
So listen.
That's
so
incredible.
I would like to get
Congrats.
this podcast up and running at some point, Angelica. What are you committing?
What? Don't do this to me.
Yeah, I am doing it to you.
Commitment. I just listen.
My lips are kind of pale.
That's for another time.
That's for
show.
another ladies' night to put you on blast.
That's a Tech Talk Tuesday time.
That's a Tech Talk Tuesdays. That's another Tech Talk Tuesdays. Angie is coming to the house again for, when are you coming to the house? In 2 weeks?
Yeah, like 2 weeks. And India will be coming soon.
You froze right when you said India will be coming. What? Ooh, your internet. Oh, then she muted. I will be going. I don't know when I'll be going over there, but I will be going over there. But she'll be here before I go over there. And then we'll do an in-person. She'll be...
That's not true. That's not true. You're going to come here and you're going to help me set up all of my live streaming stuff. You're going to help me set up my studio so that then we can do stuff downstairs. We can set it all up downstairs.
I'm trying to find my calendar.
What?
You'll be here next week.
Is it next week? All right.
Yeah, you'll be here because there's this weekend and then you'll be here the following weekend. On the 5th, you said you guys are coming. So you'll be here before I'm able to go over there. That is another long-term. Wait, Gretchen says, oh, India, that is another long-term relationship. No, not on the spot. No, on the spot.
Agreed. That's what I said. That's a Tech Talk Tuesday.
Paul is talking
Sunday,
my language.
Night.
Paul says Angie and India podcast premieres August 1st.
If she gets here before August 1st, then we could make that happen.
Hey, Lee says, hi, y'all cuties. So nice to see y'all. What is going on, Lee? Thank you. That was Paul's executive decision. Well, we are going to get it together. I am looking forward to, and her kids are getting antsy, so we're going to end the stream there. Oh, this is kind of fast.
They are. Are you done with your phone call, Mommy? Mommy, are you all done? That's what they keep saying to me. Mommy, is it all done yet?
Oh, they want. Are you going to put them to sleep in their bed tonight?
They are going to sleep in their bed. They slept with me for a whole week. And so they're sleeping in their bed tonight, absolutely guilt-free. No guilt on my part.
That's okay. You didn't have them for a while, so I guess.
Somebody will end up in my bed, but I'm going to start off my night sleeping in my own bed all by myself.
All right. Well, so you will be back, or you'll be back. The next time you'll be back is, well, you will be here. I don't know, but you will be here physically. Not this weekend coming up in 2 weeks. But
the following 5th. Weekend. Yeah, we're going to
5th.
Spend some time in Philly, me and the kids.
Yeah. So Lee, we have been, Angie and I have been talking about our podcast that we've been saying we're going to do since the winter, but real life has just come in the way. And it's going to be, so the topic of it, and I know that Aubrey's been waiting for the podcast as well, a lot of the community, but the topic of the podcast is relationship, but then talking about us as a lesbian, Latinas, or BIPOC lesbians for the LGBT community, right? Some of our struggles, me talking about being a lesbian in corporate America, Angie talking about being a lesbian with children, because people always assume that she, had children with a man, and that's not the case. It's like, oh, you have kids, like, so did you just become a lesbian? Like one of those things?
Now you're a lesbian? No.
Right? Like, were you not a lesbian when you had kids? And that's not the case. So just talking about like relationships, divorce, long distance, being now a single mom, being a lesbian with children, because that's
Lesbian
a whole
single mom, yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Blending our families, me being an old lady, getting into with kids. You don't disagree that I'm an old lady? Oh, we're going to have a conversation about our relationship. That's how I feel. We're going to talk after this conversation is done. So, but you know, real life has been coming in the way, and there are some things that with the real life that has come in the way, that will be topics throughout the podcast. So, really good stuff that, you know, people can relate to, because even like, you know, from a cis relationship or a heterosexual relationship, all these goddamn terms now, that's a whole nother, that's a topic as well, because it drives me crazy, and you feel differently than me.
It drives you crazy.
It drives me fucking crazy. Listen, are you straight? Are you gay? Are you a lesbian? Are you a man? Are you a woman? I don't know. And like, I don't want to offend anybody.
There's more though.
That's for our podcast, but we're going to talk about that, right? And you know, because even from there are things obviously for us as a lesbian couple, but just relationship wise, in terms of communicating better, in terms of going through a divorce. So for you going through your divorce, right, and what that looks like, so many different aspects, right, of going through a divorce, going it through a divorce, being with a new person, going through, I feel like, you know, your whole rising phoenix, because going through a divorce as your mom, as
being
your family,
a new person,
being a new permit, right? And then from my perspective,
there's so many different pieces.
My perspective of that is dating someone who's going through a divorce. Listen, you got to have a whole new fucking level of patience I've acquired, and I'm still acquiring that. And communication is absolutely key. So, you know. Paul says, Paul is such a jerk. Paul says, you're a lesbian? You know what? Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. It was supposed to be this one. Yes, we are here. You're here. Lee is here for it. Yes. But so we are going to end the stream there. I was trying to get some cool lo-fi hip hop beats. I don't know how I feel about these. What is this? This one sounds like it could be okay. I got to keep going through some, this one's all right. This is like, Angie's giving the mom eyes.
Lo-fi is definitely much. They're tired. They went to the movies today. They played outside. They're exhausted. It's 9:30. Way past bedtime.
All right, girl. Well, it was great having you on. I appreciate you and hearing your side of the story. Although my side of the story still stands. No.
It was.
All right, honey. Everyone, for the community, thank you for checking in. I love you.
Bye, guys. Love you all.
We will be back here. Tech Talk Tuesdays.
We will be back
on Tuesday. I will be back on Tuesday. And we're going to talk part 2 of the vidIQ. We're going to talk some more light stuff and just, you know, other things. Any parting words, Angelica Jimenez? Why do you feel pressure? You just froze up.
I was scared to unpause it because my children are yelling at each other.
Oh. Well, listen.
Parting words. I love you guys. Thank you for having me. Always thank you for having me. And I'll see you guys soon, for sure.
All right.
See you all soon.
Where's my end the scene? All right, you guys. Oh, I got to change this part here. This 100 days of live streams. I got to fix that and update my stuff. But I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Nos vemos. Peace out, y'all. Thank you.